Hello everybody! So today we are going to do a tour of my newly built castle base. So first we're just going to come out here and walk up to it so you can see the scale of this gang. So this is the largest structure that I've ever built to date in Palworld. I was going for an Asian-inspired castle. Now it is not perfectly square. There is some places it could use some work, but I was kind of just rebuilding this without any plan in mind, which is why some pieces could use some improvement. But I did build this bridge from the mainland because there really wasn't too much sand coming over here. Now, the sound that you're hearing is actually from that claw machine that I have up on the other floor that I'll show you. But yeah, I built this bridge. Got some lanterns. We are gonna land real quick, and then we're gonna run around the whole gang. So I've got these Anubis statues, just kind of giving some ambience around it. And then I've got these triangles. Now you can see up top, I had not exactly gotten a perfect plan with a perfect square for this. Probably could use some improvement, but that's the best I could do for the moment. Now, as you can see, elemental chests do spot on this island shade, which I really like. And we've got this side, mostly symmetrical. But we do have this courtyard. We do have these walkable spots here. Just gonna land for a second. I've got these couple of bridges, and we're just gonna float up top here. Now this is actually, I wanted to build like an additional layer on top of this, but I don't have like an exact 4 square block, so that's kind of what ended up happening. But yeah, I do have these 2 walkable bridges, excuse me. And then going into the base, let me get off of this mount here. First, we're gonna go through the basement. So in this room over here, I have the electricity generation. I got 4 of these little stations here. Got a little break area. Got the electricity stations. Probably could just move the breeding farms in here if I honestly wanted, but I like having the separate breeding base just because I don't want to have too many pals out at once in this base. And I have to say, my favorite construction pieces from the additions are these like 2 square high arch doorways. I really like them. They're one of my favorite building pieces. And then up here, we've got the main floor. So I've got the factory floor with all 4 production lines, including a disassembly line. Then underneath here, I've got some extra hot tubs. Got a nice little relaxing area here with a TV. Then over here, we've got the mining area. I've got everything except the pure quartz station out because, to be honest, I have like 2 full 10,000 stacks of pure quartz. I don't really need any more pure quartz. I've got Iceland permanently assigned to this crusher because if I don't assign her, she'll go and sit on the food box instead. But yeah, got a couple of furnaces here. I will upgrade to the bigger furnace at some point. And then going up the stairs, I have this right here so I can immediately just fix any assignments I need when I load in. Got the food box. And then going up this side, you can see I've got these angled pieces. Tried to be impressive here with the ceiling. This is really just the main living space. The rest of the floors of the castle are not really accessible, so it's just really these two main areas. I could have made the other floors accessible, but they're more for decoration, just for the scale of the build. So this is here like a crafting area. I've got the blueprint tables obviously going on over here. I've got 2 of them just for appearances. I've got a little radio shelf. And then I've got all of my blueprints that I've collected over here. And yes, I know it is quite a bit of hoarding, but you know what? Oh well. And a little drink machine. And then here we've got the pal bed area with all the beds. Got some extra beds. And then I've got a nice little bar area over here. We've got this claw machine, which is what's actually doing the music, I think. The Grisbolt catcher. Could could be the TV too, but I think it's this because I have a TV in the middle base and it doesn't do that. Then we've just got a couple of seating areas because it's like a nice little relaxing bar area. So that's what we've got going on here. And then, like I said, the other places are inaccessible, but I can actually get, these bridges are walkable. They go behind the production of the ore, which is really nice. And then we've got the Catris Ignis here. I actually upgraded both of these guys' fire skills. So I think they have like a 5 fire skill now. Yeah, one's 5 and one's 4. I really like them because A, they're cats, and B, they're like little wizard cats. So they're doing their best there. And then the other bridge, I'm gonna go all the way up top here. Now I do need to fix this quarter piece, but I couldn't get it a piece to stick because this is just a roof. So I do need to actually fix that at some point. But then up here I've got the other bridge, so you can just look out over the island. Really amazing view in the daytime. Can't see as much in the nighttime, honestly. But overall, I just really like this. Oh, can I even jump out of this? The bridges make it harder to jump out, but yeah, I like the little courtyard appearance where you can just see down directly to the floor. Really just love it overall, and oh my gosh, I'm stuck on this bridge again. But yeah, this is the biggest build that I have ever attempted. And I know you can't dye the Japanese set. I may end up experimenting with the dyed panels later, but I really just wanted to take up most of the entire island piece over here. So yeah, we're gonna do one more loop at nighttime just so you can see how it is all lit up. I need to take out a fire pile at some point and get all these kindling chests. But yeah, I love how the little Japanese lanterns just light the whole gang up really nice. But yeah, it only goes up to the middle for the, like up here you can see obviously there's the sleeping palace, but everything else is just decoration. But I could make those spaces functional if needed. I would have liked to do more of these like pyramid shapes, the triangles up above, if I had thought the build out a little more. But I was also kind of limited with the foundation because you could only do like 2 roof tiles without support, and I didn't want it to look too, I guess, inorganically coming out of the ground, which is why I ended up with some of these, what do you call it, triangular pieces, just kind of to make it sink into the rock, with the exception of this one pillar that's all the way over here. But yeah, that is the castle tour. It's like a Asian-inspired castle. I wasn't really looking at any guides when I was doing this or any specific structures. I was just kind of thinking, what kind of space do we need to fit the mining and the production lines into? And then I was thinking about like what kind of design. And I really do love the Japanese building set. It is my favorite building set, honestly. I do wish it was dyeable, but I really do love this building set altogether. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.